Ryan Priest, and you're watching William Blackwell on YouTube.
Well, how a Pick 5 contest works, for some of y'all that don't know, is when you go down to the comment section below, you type in who you think is going to finish in the top 5, and you put a tiebreaker number, and if you were to get to a tie, that tiebreaker number will come into effect, and that's how we determine a winner. But the last 5 spring Phoenix winners is in 2015, you got Kevin Harvick for Stewart-Haas Racing. 2016, Kevin Harvick for Stewart-Haas Racing. 2017, Ryan Newman, while he was still racing for Richard Childress Racing, he had a late caution and stayed out and got the track position and won the race over Kyle Larson. 2018, you got Kevin Harvick for Stewart-Haas Racing. And in 2019, Kyle Busch for Jogas Racing. But my 5 are going to be, I'm not picking my winner yet, but my 5 are second place, Kyle Busch. Third place, Joey Logano. And in fourth place, Kyle Larson. And in fifth place, Martin Truex Jr. But that's my top 2 to 5. But we'll see what goes from there. A dark horse for this Fan Shield 500 is going to be the 41 of Cole Custer. Cole averages an 8.3 finish at Phoenix, but that was in the Xfinity Series. But I think he can still race good in the Cup Series. And it would not surprise me a single bit if Cole were to win this year, especially next weekend at Phoenix, which is one of his best tracks. So it's something to keep your eye on. Stewart-Haas Racing hasn't been too hot this year, if you will. Kevin Harvick's been leading them, and Clint Bowyer, but Eric Almirola and Cole Custer has been a step behind them. But I think next week's gonna be Stewart-Haas Racing weekend. But that's what I think. And my race pick is going to be the 4 of Kevin Harvick. Kevin finished 9th last year, and Kevin has a total of 9 wins here at Phoenix, which is just crazy because you would think Kevin Harvick owns this place by now, but he doesn't. He just wins a lot here. But he hasn't won at Phoenix since the new configuration came into effect at the end of 2018, where they moved the start and finish line and make turns 1 and 2 a little bit steeper and more banking, I guess, if you can say. But I think Kevin checks off that box and wins on a new configuration and locks himself into the playoffs. Spoiler alert, I'm filming this before the Auto Club 400, so I don't know if he can win. Does win that race or not. But I think this is going to be Kevin Harvick's first win of the season. And yeah, he's going to lock himself to the playoffs and doesn't have to worry about winning a race during the summer stretch. And heck, he can relax till the playoffs start. So this could be a win-win for him. But I'm just ready to see how this goes. But let's get into some more breaking news. But this upcoming week, I get to interview NASCAR driver Ryan Vargas. Ryan raced last year in the Xfinity Series for JD Racing. He raced a 15 car in Iowa and the 4 car at Road America. He got a top 20 at Iowa last year and his first start. So he had a good run going for that team last year. So, but just awesome to interview him. He's a NASCAR's next driver. He's got a very bright future in the sport of NASCAR. But I'm looking forward to interview him. So everybody stay tuned to this interview. It should be out sometime Wednesday, 7 through 8 o'clock-ish, in that range. So, yeah, if you don't mind, if you ain't doing nothing Wednesday, go check out the interview. And lastly, I want to congratulate Anthony Alfredo on his top 10 finish at the Auto Club 300 yesterday in the Xfinity Series. Last month, I got the honor and privilege to interview Anthony and talk to him about this upcoming season and what some of his expectations. And during that interview, Anthony was fired up and eager to get onto the track. And yesterday, he looked really good yesterday. Yesterday, if he raced like the way he did yesterday for the rest of this year, it would not surprise me a bit if some of these top teams were to go after him this offseason for a full-time Xfinity ride or a truck ride or possibly a cup ride for some of those smaller teams. Anthony's got a bright future. And just awesome to see him get a top 10 finish in his first start in the Xfinity Series and highest finish so far this season in a Richard Childress Racing car. So it's just awesome to see that happen. Everybody I interview, knocking on wood, I'm knocking on right now, it seems to have something great go on. Jesse Iwuji, when I interviewed him, good truck ride going. Dylan Smith, he had a great broadcasting job. Scott Zippadelli won the truck championship the year I interviewed him. And Bailey Curry got a cup ride. And just so many things going on. I'm so glad for Anthony Alfredo for getting his top 10. But this is surely not the only top 10 he's getting this year. He's going to get a win this year, driving that 21 car in just a matter of time when he gets it. Everyone, please like and subscribe, and peace.